I am hanging out with Tegan and Sara. Tegan and Sara. Have you ever like played a prank and told somebody you were your sister or on an interview or anything?
I think we, I don't think we ever did it, not even as children. I think there was something just like from the get-go that we just assumed we would get busted, so we never did it.
I mean, we were nervous. Like, if people mistook me for Sarah, I would just pretend to be Sarah because I didn't want them to feel embarrassed. But I never did it to trick anybody. No. I swear.
Wow, you were such nice people. I would totally use my twin powers for evil things.
I mean, thank God you weren't born a twin.
Seriously. And something else I read that I thought was interesting. A while back, you were actually Sara and Tegan, and then you got like booted to the back. How do you feel about that?
You know what? It's been over 14 years now, so I finally am getting over it. It took a long time, but I finally accepted that Tegan is first. She was born first. She gets the first name on the on the marquee. It's fine.
I risked the birth canal first, so I get to be first.
Okay.
She's sort of like the penguin that goes in first to see if there's any predators in the water, so she gets the namesake. No, we honestly we thought that it was I don't even know that we were really thinking that that would be the band name long term when we were calling ourselves Sara and Tegan. It was sort of the way our parents always referred to us. So I always thought that it was more memorable because Tegan was a less familiar name. So that's truthfully why it was a business decision, not a personal one. So.
And speaking of that, I mean, did you guys ever kick around like actual band names? I mean, what were like the top three?
We were actually in a band. We were in bands first.
We were in a band called Plunk, and then we kind of threw around the idea, like, well into our career, though, but, like, everyone also, if they either referred to us as Sara and Tegan or the Girls, and we always thought it would be really funny to call our band the Girls, but in the end, I'm really glad we didn't, because, I mean, it really does come down to, like, that Sara and I are just songwriters, and, you know, our band and our records and our collaborations, all of it is really under the umbrella of Tegan and Sara, so.
Yeah.
So you guys are currently Grammy nominated, huh?
Yeah, true.
How does that feel?
Graminated. Feels good. Feels really good. It was good. You know, it's one of those things where we feel like we've had a lot of really wonderful things happen, and you get like nominations for awards or for whatever, and it's like you feel good about it. You want to admit that you want to say that you don't feel good about it, but you do feel good about it. But the Grammy is like that's the top one. So we were really excited. Our parents are very excited.
Especially because of the project that we're nominated for. I mean, they're all really important to us, but this particular project we were nominated for was a labor of love. It's a huge, like, kind of look back at our last 10 years, and we did 3 documentaries, one of which was a trip to India we took with 2 of our best friends and our mom. So it's pretty cool. Like, it's a cool piece. It's not just about us. It's about all these other people coming together, and I think that was really exciting for all of us. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you attend the Grammys, what artist are you going to have to control yourself from latching onto their leg while you're out there?
Well, that's partly why we can't actually attend the Grammys is because we're so out of control around famous people that we sort of have a bit of a restraining order against all of Los Angeles. But no, we sadly can't go. But I've given we've sort of given signing authority. What do you call it? We've given what's when you give the lawyer when you do the lawyer power of attorney. That just happened. We give power of attorney to Jack Antonoff in Fun. He's going to collect it for us.
Awesome.
If we win, and if we don't win. He's taking Sade down because she better win if we don't win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And before I let you go, Sara, I need you to explain this. I heard you really want to be Phil Collins, and that is weird to me.
There's so many things could have happened in that moment when you said, Sara, I need to ask you, ... I just need to work through it. I do want to be Phil Collins. When I was a kid, actually, I really wanted to be Phil Collins. That was my first, like, very confusing transference moment where I was about 8, and Groovy Kinda Love was very popular. And I used to lay in bed at night, and I used to fantasize that I was Phil Collins. And I was on stage as Phil Collins, not as me being Phil Collins, like, but just actually I was a grown man. It's confusing.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the end of the story.
Oh, we're done. We're done. Their new album's in stores. Pick that up. Thank you so much, Tegan and Sara.
Thank you
for having us.